Hi friends, welcome to Vidya's cooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Today I'm going to show you how I prepare Mutabal recipe. This is my Arabic inspired recipe. For this I'll be using eggplant, garlic, some chilies, onion. The tomato I'm going to be using for baba ganoush. So here I've cut the eggplant in half. I'm just going to score it using a knife and I'll just apply some oil with a oil brush, and I'm going to roast one half of the eggplant directly on the flame. The other half I'll be roasting it in a pan. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want it to be too smoky. I just want a hint of smoky flavor, not too much. The other half of the eggplant I'm going to be roasting it in the pan. While roasting the eggplants directly on the flame, make sure you're very safely doing it, otherwise your hands will get burned very fast. If you're not very confident, please roast the eggplants in the oven itself. Once the eggplants are cooked and it's nice and soft, remove it and allow it to cool down. Now, in the same pan itself, I'm going to be lightly brushing the onion, some bell peppers, garlic, and some chilies with tiny amount of oil, and I'm going to be roasting these as well. The tomato I'll be using for baba ganoush, which is going to be my upcoming recipe. So here, once the bell pepper and the onion have roasted well, I've reserved it on a plate. So meanwhile the eggplant has cooled down, so I'm just going to remove the skin very carefully. The roasted eggplant, I'll just scoop it in the spoon which I roasted in the pan, and I'll reserve it. Both the eggplants I'm going to be using in both the recipes, baba ganoush and muktabal. Here you can see the garlic and chilies are also roasted in the same way. Here I've got olive oil, pepper powder, cumin powder, salt, sesame powder, the roasted eggplant, sumac, za'atar, curd, and some salt. Here in a chopper I'm going to be adding the onion, roasted bell pepper, chili, garlic first. We need to roughly chop all the ingredients, then add the cumin powder, pepper powder, some sesame powder and salt, and roughly chop it again. Then I've added yogurt and lime juice. I'm just going to roughly chop this again and transfer this masala mixture to a mixing bowl. Now in the same chopper I've added half the amount of eggplant, the other half I'll be using in baba ganoush. Now I'm going to be roughly chopping the eggplant as well and transfer it back to the masala paste that I created earlier, and we will mix the eggplant and the masala together. Check for salt, add salt if needed. Once the mixture is well combined, transfer the mutabal to a serving dish. Gently spread it, creating a cavity. Now we'll be topping the mutabal with some olive oil, roasted sesame seeds, some za'atar powder, sumac powder, pomegranate seeds, and finely chopped parsley and coriander. We'll serve this right away with some hot steaming pita breads. It's very nice and tasty. Try this recipe and post your comments. Hope you all enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, this is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.